Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. And the Badgers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So Maryland's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation and make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from the three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes a catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Badgers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
And you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you...
Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Right on the money. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. It's complete to the right.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This time on target. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking to throw again. Throws to the tight end. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. He makes a fair catch. Couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to set up the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Turning it on! Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Badgers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. complete. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to run it. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He started scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then creating the fumble. Awesome job.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense in a split backfield.
Black 24. Black 24. Cricket.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Off play action. Looking to scramble. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 7.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it down the left. Hits the crease. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Hard-hitting tackle. And the Badgers wants to crank the tempo. Out of the shotgun on third down. Zings it complete to the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Badgers have it in scoring position on first and goal. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's done. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Terrapins will punt this one away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback may change this route. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Showing the arm strength down the left side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. On 4th down, going to the air. It's complete on the right side. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Murphy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Going to try to get it himself. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Trying to make magic with his feet. Lets it fly. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. They'll try the run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Buys a little time with his feet. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Touchdown, Wisconsin! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Off the play fake on first down. Still looking on the move. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fuentes. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. To the ground with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need it.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Creates a little space. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Quick spin on the run.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
The Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Tight end now in motion. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up. He's looking deep. Makes the grab down the left side. Touchdown, Badger! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just sit everybody, blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McGee. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Back to pass on second down. It's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They're going to run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's McGee.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Looking for a crease. It's McGee. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's McGee. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Terrapins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Maryland! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Badgers will call on their punt team. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Brought down at the 17 as he brought it all the way back inside the 20 after the pick. Here's the give off the left side. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Dumps it off in the flats. There he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Badgers will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Hauls it in the first down and more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The give to the tailback. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it's certainly.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Bringing it back. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets rid of it. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Murphy. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Murphy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Terrapins will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's done. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking the deep shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Fires to the big fella. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge game down the field, but it's a
touchdown, Badger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
and they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Trying to take it back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.